eXp Realty. You've heard about it, you've seen the posts, and maybe you've even had someone message you about it. But let's be honest, there's still a ton of noise out there. Is eXp Realty really worth the hype in 2025, or is it just another recruiting gimmick? That's what I'm breaking down today. No fluff, no sugarcoating, just the good, the bad, and the truth about what it's like to be at eXp Realty right now. Hey everyone, I'm Meg Estes, and I run a real estate business here in Arizona, and I'm also part of the Wolfpack at eXp Realty, which means I get to see behind the curtain of what's actually happening at the company every single day. My mission is simple: to help agents cut through the noise and build businesses that they're proud of. So if you've ever been curious about eXp, or maybe you're considering making a move, this video is going to give you the transparency that you've been looking for. All right, let's start with the basics. eXp Realty has been called one of the fastest growing brokerages in history, and that is no exaggeration. In just over a decade, it's grown from a handful of agents to over 90,000 agents worldwide. And while some brokerages are consolidating or even shutting down offices, eXp has scaled globally without a single brick and mortar location. So how exactly did that happen? 3 big reasons. First, the cloud-based model. Agents don't need to drive to an office to get training or support. Everything is online, accessible, and updated in real time. Second is the revenue share. Instead of paying all the profits to the broker owner, eXp shares the revenue directly with agents who help grow the company. Third, equity opportunities. Agents can earn stock in the company just by doing what they already do: selling homes. Traditional brokerages are weighed down by office leases, overhead, and managers who often don't produce. eXp flipped that by going digital first. Instead of top-down control, eXp gives agent ownership, both financially through stock and revenue share. They also give it operationally and through input on the company's direction. This model appeals to ambitious agents who want more than just a 70-30 split and a desk to sit at. But what's it actually like for agents? That's the question most people really want answered. And here's the truth: eXp can feel different depending on who you partner with. That's why you'll see some agents say they feel unsupported, while others are scaling like crazy. And why? Because the brokerage provides the platform, but the community you plug into is what makes or breaks your experience. eXp's platform includes several CRMs that normally cost $500 or more per month, but here it's included. You also get SkySlope for transaction management. You get weekly live trainings in eXp World, over 50 sessions every single week, and you get compliance and broker support in every single state. But the real differentiator, the groups inside eXp. Wolfpack, Honey Badgers, Fast Forward, and others, these groups provide mentorship, masterminds, and done-for-you systems. Without a community, you're just another agent at a big brokerage. With the right community, you're plugged into the tools and accountability that you need. Now, let's break down the pros. These are the reasons agents are joining and, more importantly, staying at eXp. Pro number 1 is financial upside. Competitive split of 80-20 with a $16,000 cap. Revenue share, which means residual income for helping grow the company. And stock awards, which means ownership in the brokerage. The pro number 2 is training and collaboration. Daily training sessions, not once a month like most brokerages. Collaborations with agents nationwide, not just ones in your office. And access to niche experts. Luxury, land and ranch, YouTube, social media. Pro number 3 is flexibility and freedom. Work from anywhere. Build your team or your brand inside your brokerage. Expand into multiple states without opening separate brokerages. When I wanted to grow beyond my local market, eXp made it really simple. I didn't have to negotiate splits with random offices or worry about setting up multiple LLCs. The brokerage structure was already built to support expansion. Now, I'm not here to sell you on eXp without being real about the downsides also. Every brokerage has them, and eXp is no different. So con number 1, not all sponsors are equal. Some agents join without realizing their sponsor won't provide support. That's why picking the right partner is the most important decision. And con number 2, overwhelming options. With over 50 trainings per week, it can feel like drinking from a fire hose. You have to be intentional about what you want to focus on. And con number 3, misconceptions and noise. eXp gets a bad reputation because of how aggressively some people recruit. The truth is, your experience depends on how you leverage the platform. eXp is not perfect. It's a tool. The result comes down to who you align with and who you use for the resources. If you want handholding or someone telling you exactly what to do, you may not like it here. If you want autonomy with support, it's a definite fit. So here's where I get personal, because being part of the Wolfpack has completely changed my experience at eXp. Wolfpack isn't just a group. It's a network of top producers across the world who actually share their systems. I get access to weekly masterminds, done-for-you funnels, and one-on-one mentorship that I could never get at a traditional brokerage. Weekly live mastermind calls with people like Connor Steinbrook, Mike Sherrard, Jeremy Kane, Suman, Josh Smith, complete marketing funnels and agent attraction playbooks, collaboration over competition here. No gatekeeping, no silos. Personal access to mentors and peers, and scaling faster. That's the difference between just joining eXp and actually thriving inside of it. So is eXp really worth the hype? Here's the truth. If you're an agent who wants to build a business, not just a job, then eXp is for you. If you're looking for community, systems, and ownership, eXp is for you. But if you want to sit in an office, get leads handed to you, and stay comfortable doing the same thing you've always been doing, you're probably not going to like it here. And that's okay. eXp isn't for everyone, but for the agents who are ready to think bigger, it's absolutely worth the hype. If you want to see what this could look like for your business, I'd love to connect with you personally. For my free one-on-one business audit, reach out using one of the links in the description. I'll walk you through exactly how it could work just for you and whether eXp and the Wolfpack might be the right fit. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and drop your comment below with your thoughts about eXp Realty.